Hey friends, Kevin here, and I wanted to show you the features of some of these are pretty unique on this Bodega 12-volt refrigerator. Now, over the last 8 or 9 years, I have purchased 3 or 4 different 12-volt refrigerators to go in different camper van builds. So I have a lot of experience with this stuff, and that's why Bodega sent this to me to review. Now, this series, they make a 38 quart, a 50 quart, and a 64 quart. They are all going to be very similar, except of course for a larger capacity, and as you go up in size, they are going to go up in height a little bit, but your width, your depth is going to be the same. So let's get into these unique features. This does have a carry handle on each side. The unique thing is this one will fold out. That's because you have wheels on this thing. So you can lift this up and pull it. Now, you may not be going to use this outside, but depending on what RV or camper van that you're putting this in, you may have a situation where you want to have this under something out of the way. So it's nice to be able to easily move this around on wheels, slide it back under something. And this actually has a steel axle that runs all the way through here, so this thing is going to hold up well. This series of Bodega fridges are available either as single zone or dual zone. Single zone means that it is just going to be one large refrigerator. Dual zone, like this one, is going to give you some more options, because you can have one side as a refrigerator, one side as a freezer, vice versa, both sides as a freezer, both sides as a fridge. You can run this however you want to, because you have separate controls for each side, depending on your needs at the moment. So if we lift up this lid, this does have an automatic light inside. This is currently set up as a fridge on this side and a freezer on this side. One thing I like about this is this has this removable divider, so you can easily take this out and have this as one large unit. So this is easily tall enough for me to have all kinds of drinks in here, bottles of soda or water, containers for food, large container of tea. I can easily have milk in here that will stand up straight. Over on this side, plenty of room for frozen food, even for a full container of ice cream. Many dual zone refrigerators do not have a removable divider, so I really like that. And any of these 12-volt refrigerators go through cycles. They are on a few minutes, off a few minutes, and this one is running currently, and you can notice you can barely hear this thing running. Out of all of the refrigerators I've had, this one is probably the quietest one. Nice large display. I like that it stays on all the time. I also like that it's not overly bright. So in a dark camper at night, it isn't going to be lighting up half of the vehicle. Another kind of unique feature, and everyone should do this, but they don't, is having a drain plug built into the bottom of it. Most of these 12-volt refrigerators that you look at do not have any type of drain plug. Easy way to drain this out just once in a while when you are cleaning it, or if you happen to have a product that leaks and you have a little bit of a mess you need to clean up. So it's nice to be able to do that the easy way instead of trying to clean up one of these units without that. And I've just lowered the temperature. This thing running flat out is running around 44 watts. After it cycles off, comes back on for a few minutes just for maintenance, I'm usually seeing numbers around 25 to 34. So this thing is very efficient. In addition to being able to run this off 12 volt, which is what I have this plugged into a power station at the moment, it also includes a standard AC adapter. So if you are somewhere that you need to plug this into a regular wall outlet, you can do that and power it that way. When I'm on the road, I meet a lot of people doing this. I've looked at a lot of different refrigerators, talked to a lot of people, and one regret that a lot of people have is that they went with a fridge that was too small. And then with a few drinks in there, they really don't have much room for food. So you move up to something like a 38 quart or larger like these, you're going to have plenty of room for basically anything you want. if you've seen other reviews of mine, you know I'm usually pretty good at nitpicking certain things about products that I felt could have been done better. There really isn't anything I can find to nitpick about this Bodega. It is very well laid out. It is very well made. Metal axles, all of that good stuff. Really good cover, really good lid. It just really doesn't have any weaknesses that I can see. So I cannot imagine anyone going with one of these Bodega brand 12-volt refrigerators, and especially pulling this out of the box and looking at its just build quality, possibly being disappointed in one of these in any way.